Nobody's here yet, but that's all right, because I'm here. I want to address something I just saw somebody type, and I want to get into it real quick because I've heard this a lot. I've heard this a lot on YouTube. Brother just made a point. I didn't read the whole point, comment, whatnot, but I'm gonna get into it because I've seen this before. For some reason, when you say the word build, it's like kryptonite to a lot of brothers. The word build is like kryptonite. Good evening, Johnny. A lot of brothers look at the kryptonite. Somehow they think that when I say, "Hey, man, black men should build," that means one brother came in. What did he say? Why should I sacrifice my resources to build for a community that doesn't appreciate me? First of all, I just sat up here and said that if you're single with no kids, he said half of black men are single with don't have any kids. Okay, so if you don't have any kids, then you don't have any financial responsibilities. You should be acclimating wealth for yourself and for your future, for your legacy, for your. It has nothing to do with the community in that regard. If you want to just build for yourself, you see what I'm saying? MOT don't have no kids. MOT is building for himself, but when I talk to MOT, he does have a sense of his legacy and what's gonna happen when I leave this earth. I know he's thinking in that regard. You see what I'm saying, guys? I made $600,000 in 2006 flipping houses because I was thinking in that same vein of thought, people. You do not have to just sit out here and say, well, you know what, man, why should I sacrifice for a community that doesn't respect me? What I hear is, why should I build because the baby mamas choose thugs? That's really what you wanted. That's really what, and I think he kind of alluded to that. He just put the comment up, and I'm talking about your ass. Deep thought, that's who I'm talking about. Since you in deep thought, I'm in deep thought too, brother, while I'm in traffic. I'm going to tell you like this. This is the problem that you got right here now. So, I never once told your ass to go out here and marry a single mom. I never once told your ass to go out here and do whatever you sacrifice. I'm not sacrificing shit. The only person I'm going to sacrifice something for is my son, my flesh and blood. My wife, my son, stuff, things like that. That's who you sacrifice for. It's not a sacrifice for you to help and give a fuck about. Don't give a fuck about your community. You need an incentive. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? See, this is why we get our ass kicked all over the world. This is why we are the laughing stock. Because instead of the brother saying, I'm gonna build just to, because I'm gonna tell you something. Let's say because I know one of the most interesting subjects that Black YouTube has to talk about is dating. That's the number one subject. Who am I gonna get with? Not how to make some motherfucking money. Not how to boss up, right? But dating. That's our number one subject. We'll make 1,000 videos about baby mamas and women. You know what I'm saying? How black women fuck up the community. See, this is the thing about me. I'm with somebody, right? So I'm not trying to go out there like that. But see, I never had a problem getting a woman, ever. Not because I'm 6'2" and I got a little muscle on me. I'm not big, but I ain't skinny either. You know what I'm saying? I think I fill out my clothes pretty good or whatever. Not that ain't got nothing to do with it. You know why I've never had to get problem getting women? Because I never for 1 second would hesitate from hopping in a plane and going where I'm getting chose. I don't have that problem. And see, me, I kind of like, I know they had the thing the other day with Super Sly. I ain't getting into that shit. It have been 1,000 videos. But I did agree with one point Super Sly said when he said, man, just go. And I think they all said this point at one time or another. You are supposed to go where you get chose, where you hot at, where you are, you know what I'm saying? Go with where you are. And you guys, a lot of these guys that are bitter and angry, because I hear brokenness, I hear hurt, I hear pain. When I hear somebody saying that they don't want to build for their own, you a black man that doesn't want to build for his own community. Think about that shit for a second. You don't want to build for your community. I didn't say sacrifice shit. See, to me, building and sacrifice are two different things. They almost act like if you build, why am I gonna sacrifice my energy and time in the black community? I didn't say you see me flipping houses. Am I sacrificing a damn thing? Because to me that's building. Because if I get into to a certain economic strata like I used to be, if I get back where I was, well, truth be told, I am gonna help brothers. What's your incentive? To me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna tell you this is where my heart is at. For me to see another black brother, if I got enough money to where I can help a brother and it don't hurt me, it don't take nothing off my nose to see another black man get on his feet. That shit to me feels like that shit feels like it's great. somebody chocolate. Okay, I got some. Try to have me some Russell Stovers over here. You got me. But what I'm saying is, to me, to see another young black brother get on his feet and I was able to be a part of that, that means something to me. You see what I'm saying? I actually appreciate shit like that. Why should I sacrifice? Why should I give a fuck about black men? You see what I'm saying? Why should I give a fuck about young black boys? What's my incentive? Yo, first of all, you stay your little sorry trifling ass wherever the fuck you at. You keep doing whatever the fuck you doing. Because you already, all you know, whatever it is that you think you bring to the table must not be that fantastic any damn way. We don't need niggas like you to come back and build. You stay out there with your white women, my nigga. Keep doing what it is you do. You stay with your little flat butt ass white women doing what it is you do. When I said what I said about coming into the community to build, that shit don't cost you nothing. It don't cost me nothing to help a little kid if I see a little kid on the street, especially a young black boy. And if you see a young black boy if I see him and he's trying to play basketball, I played overseas, I played professional basketball, I played college basketball, I know what it takes. So if I'm at the gym working out and I see a little kid in there doing something and he's doing it erroneously, I come up to the little brother and be like, hey son, make sure you do it. That shit's just in me. That's just how I am. I like to help people. That's who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man. Men fix problems. That's what but see, black men don't fix problems. See, black men only want to fix shit if it's going to be something they get out of it instantly. I need to get some instant gratification. I need to get a nut. I need to get some ass. I need to get some money. I need to get something. I need to get a wife, something. Otherwise, they don't want to fuck with it. They look at it like anything you do in the black community, they have to get some instant gratification. They like fucking women, to be honest. The niggas sound like a woman. Only a woman would not understand the importance. I ain't even say a woman, because that's damn near insulting a lot of sisters. Only a feminine person or someone who's ultra feminine would think that what's the incentive for me to build in my community? Only black men are expected to build without getting any reward. I didn't expect you to build without getting any reward. What about, this is the thing, if black men were to give back and help their communities grow, exactly, yeah, but the point I was trying to make was, a lot of black men aren't community minded. A lot of black men don't give a fuck about the future of the black community. And thus, this is why our community is in shambles, because when educated black men get out of the black community, they'll sit and watch the shit burn down and not give a fuck about it. You see what I'm saying? Now, am I saying go to the hood with Pookie and Ray Ray, with the motherfuckers that'll be shooting and killing and robbing and try to teach them niggas something? Hell no. I'm not talking about those people. You see what I'm saying? I think there needs to be a divide. I was talking about that divide in my last video. What's up, man? What's up? But the thing is, man, FJ, what's up with you? But the thing is, I was just saying that I think that there are winners and losers in the black community. The only people I give a fuck about is that small percentage. But you should give a fuck. And children are boundless energy and potential. You see what I'm saying? You can expose a child to something for about 10 minutes. Let me tell you something that changed my life. My dad took me to the closing when he sold his houses. And he sold one house and walked out there with a $65,000 liquid cash check. That shit, when I saw that shit, I couldn't believe it. I didn't know you could have that kind of money as a black man. I'm gonna be honest with you. That seemed like to me, it was damn near like having $1 million. When I saw my dad walk out of that closing office with all that damn money, I was like, whoa. I said, let me hold it, Dad. He let me hold it. It took my dad maybe like all of about 6 months total investment, buying and selling. I was so impressed. I was like, man, it was over there in English Village in Montgomery. He sold that house for 65. He bought that damn house for about 8. Plus, he didn't really put that much money. He probably put about 5 in it. Walked out of there with it. It had $65,000 liquid for the house. That was some shit that changed my life. Children don't need a lot of things to be. Children just need to be exposed to stuff, man. So I want somebody to tell me, if somebody could tell me in the comments, man, what am I sacrificing as a black male when I say, hey, man, go out and build? I don't think MOT has sacrificed shit. I really don't. I don't think MOT now. I don't think he would mind me speaking like this. I don't think MOT, Man of Tomorrow, has sacrificed a damn thing. You see what I'm saying? But he's been an inspiration. He started his YouTube channel. He's been an inspiration to people. He's been able to get. He's in a position now where he can actually give brothers jobs, which is giving back to his community. Has he sacrificed his dreams and ambitions to build for the community? Stop. This is you. When I hear people say shit like that, you know what that tells me? That's a motherfucker that ain't done shit. You ain't done shit. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do nothing but talk. That's all you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't. And this person who made that comment talking about. And for those of you that don't know, I'm gonna tell you what it said. He kind of sum it up because I just scammed through that shit. Brother in my last video made a comment talking about, well, you know, man, I mean, the black community is the only place where, you know, black men are expected to come in and build without any incentive. So we have to incentivize black men to build. Having a fat ass bank account ain't enough incentive to build. You know what I'm saying? Having a valuable, having mentored good black men that can make good husbands for our daughters isn't incentive enough for us to build. Having good girls that ain't out here stripping on the pole trying to be on the next Real Housewives of the ghetto ain't good enough for our black men. You see what I'm saying? We don't need. They need an incentive to build. You see what I'm saying? To me, I think that is enough incentive. Having a viable dating pool for black people in the future for our kids, man. Even if it's just 10%, shit is better than nothing. But if you don't do nothing, man, let me tell you something. He said, man, if just like when they talk about these cops, when these cops sit there and watch people get killed, they're complacent. And because they're complacent, they are complicit. Complacency also implies being complicit in that you are an accomplice in the crime. Because if you're a cop and you sit there and you show up on the scene, a lot of these black cops will show up on the scene and see a white man sit there. No, man, my brother ain't winning. The motherfuckers ain't voted back in there. He good, though. I just talked to him a few seconds ago. He don't give a shit. But this the thing. Like, the thing is, people, if black people, if you show up and you see a cop, you're a black person, you see a cop, and that cop sits there and you watch him choke the shit out of a black person, right? When he choking the shit out of that black person, you sitting there, you a cop, you don't do nothing. You part of the problem. Most black cops have seen white cops fucking up black people and they don't say shit. We all know that, right? So the point I'm trying to make, you like, well, what are you trying to say? The point I'm trying to say is, when you as a man can do something, like me teaching my class, I just got off the phone with Mark, right? Mark is happy as hell. Shout out to Mark, that's one of my students. I went and taught this brother. This brother gave me $400, okay? Mark took my class way back over a year ago now, right? He was in my second class. Mark came in, I taught Mark database development. I got the $400 from Mark way back in June of last year. But I helped Mark. I kept talking to him on the phone. Why? Because to me, this shit ain't about no damn $400. This shit is about making sure that brother get a job and he's moving on with his life. Not just so I can brag on him, but also that's just because I give a fuck. See, the problem is, I'm gonna tell y'all something. We got a lot of black men in our community that don't give a shit about nobody but themselves. I'm not even talking about black women. Don't, because the brother made a comment. Well, black women are so fucked up and their issues are so bad. That's why we can't move ahead. He one of them brothers, right? So I'm like, well, shit. If black women so bad, why don't you change the climate? Why don't you hop in the plane? Oh, you don't want to build worth shit. So you probably working somewhere at some job, right? Whatever you doing, I'm not saying you broke, but whatever you doing, you could be more if you had motivation to build. You don't want to be more. You could, because you feel like you thinking all I got to do is make enough to take care of my bills and my wants and needs. But if you thinking intergenerational, see, come on, talk to me for a second. When you talk about intergenerational wealth, see, then you can talk about getting on out there and building wealth for the next generation and the next generation and the next generation. See, that's a brother who can hop a plane and carry his ass to Uganda, carry his ass to anywhere he want to go to get a black woman. Brazil, Puerto Rico, wherever. See what I'm saying? What the hell you doing? You know what I'm saying? But that's the problem. Like a lot of people don't want to have though. They just thinking about themselves. I don't just think about myself. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not finna sacrifice shit. Okay? I got a son. I'm not. If anything, if I sacrifice something, it's gonna be for him. That's number one. Number two, I'm not sacrificing me building, me selling houses, me teaching people in IT, me mentoring like little kids I know in Birmingham, this little boy I know in Birmingham, keeping him accountable on some shit that I do with him and joking, laugh with him, call him once every couple of weeks and talk to him, send him little stuff for Christmas. That shit don't cost me nothing. It don't cost me nothing. I can see if black men was out here, a lot of brothers, these ones that be talking this shit, was out here giving the shit is rewarding it is rewarding to me to get in and see the look in a child's face when he learned how to do some shit and then he gets on the court and do what I taught him. And he using that shit. That shit feels good to me. It's rewarding for me. That's what you guys don't get. See what I'm saying? It's very rewarding for me as a basketball player to teach a kid how to play. I went to Brazil and taught a camp one time, right? I was teaching the camp while I was down there in Brazil, and I taught this little girl a move, man. And she was using that damn move. I taught her how to triple threat in the first step because she was dribbling and shit like that. And man, I'm talking about, bruh, she was dribbling, and I said, look, stop all that dribbling and just do triple threat, right? Just learn how to triple threat, learn how to, you know, be quick and agile on your feet and shit like that, right? Man, next thing I know, she was out with them girls going by the ass, and she was getting the business. She came up to me and hugged me and was like, "Oh my God, I'm so glad you taught me this." And she said it in Portuguese, but I was kind of, "Oh, slow down," you know. And so she was so happy because she spoke broken English. She said, "Thank you." This little girl was like 10. You know what I'm saying? But that shit felt good. You know what I'm saying? It feels good to me, and a lot of black men will never know the pleasure of that because we're so bitter. He said the community rejected them. I'm sorry, I was never rejected by the black community. Now, have I seen some street shit and them monkey motherfuckers that I'm talking about that I don't want to have nothing to do with? Yeah, but they didn't outright reject me. I've never been scared to go home, but I don't want to go home. I don't want to deal with those monkey ass niggas. You see what I'm saying? Just because, not that I won't go around them. If I want to go play basketball, I go to the hood all the time to play ball if I wanted to. But it's not that. I don't want to have shit to do because I don't want to be around that type of environment. But it's not that I'm getting ran from the hood. A lot of the rewards that black men claim that they not getting, I got to be incentivized to do good. So I got to incentivize you with sex. I guess some girl got to give you sex or something. Like, what is it? You got to get money to build and to pour back into your own community. You know what I'm saying? So I got to give you money and sex to get you to pour back into your own community. Really? I wonder. See, let me tell you something about Indians. I'm gonna tell y'all some shit I noticed. Right? So Indians, what they do is they'll get, like, I was working on this project with this chick at Career Builder. Right? This was years ago. So I get on the project, and this was like my second project, right? And they was paying like a senior rate as a senior developer. And so what I noticed was the girl that was with me or sitting next to me named Bagia, which don't ask me how to spell it, right? But I remember how it was easy to pronounce Bagia. That was her name. Let me tell you something. Them Indian dudes would come over there and sit by her ass and damn near do her work for her. She was a new developer, had just got to America from India. They was coming over there helping her ass the whole time. Them dudes barely knew her. She didn't even know them dudes. They was just Indian, and they saw another Indian chick on the project, right? They told her what to say. They was speaking in their little Hindi language and shit like that. Next thing I knew, we get into the scrum meetings, and she knew what to say. And it's because they helped her ass. I ain't have nobody that'll help me. I lasted about a month on that bitch, and they let me go. I wasn't mad about that shit. You know what I'm saying? But they let me go after a month. You see what I'm saying? Whereas with her, she got into the place, and she was able to maintain. She stayed there for about 8 months, I heard. Because they kept her afloat, even though she was a junior developer. We both was junior developers, but she had somebody to look out. So she had a community that she can tap into. What's up, King? She had a community that she could tap into. I didn't. You see what I'm saying? I ain't have no damn community to tap into. Not a tech community. Now, maybe basketball, I could easily tap into a basketball community, right? If I wanted to. That's one thing we ain't got a problem doing, learning how to do a route, or do a damn, do a damn sport, running behind a damn ball or some shit. It's plenty of black brothers. Look at AAU. Let's look at this for a second. The only time that you really see a lot of black men, I'm gonna say only, but one of the main times that you see a lot of black men giving back to their community is in basketball and football. Y'all notice that? Y'all ever notice? I've seen coaches, motherfuckers that played ball in high school, or might have played in college, might have played in the NFL. They will come back into the community and they will teach. That is why you see every year in the NFL draft, it's a lot of cats that make it to the league, and when they stand up, they hug some older coach that you see that, who the fuck is this? Oh, that's so-and-so. He helped me with this. He helped me with that. That's why you see when dudes make it to the NBA. I know for a fact my homeboy, Coach J. Michael Green. J. Michael Green plays for the Los Angeles Clippers right now. J. Mike, they call him J. Mike. J. Mike was mentored by my homeboy. Craig Swart played at Mississippi State, mentored by my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? We got dudes. I can name a bunch of players from Mississippi State, Alabama, Auburn. All these dudes played. All these guys played with my homeboy. Alabama Challenge. We had a couple of AAU teams. You know what I'm saying? Alabama Elite. We was coaching, and them cats see me to this day. What's up, coach? They come hug me. They show me love. You know what I'm saying? This is what you see when black men give back to their communities. You see black kids dominating the NBA and NFL drafts. You think, okay, well, black people just naturally talented, which I do believe we're naturally talented. But the reason that black players dominate the NBA and the NFL, it's 65% the NFL, like 80% the NBA. The reason most players in the NBA and NFL are black is because somebody somewhere gave, and somebody said, look, I'm going to give back to my community. And this is why you see what you see. Now, what if guys, black men in tech did that? What if black men did that in engineering? What if black men did that in shit, I don't know. You name it. You know what I'm saying? What would it look like? You see what I'm saying? You have to, in order to pay for class, you just email me, subzero3639@gmail.com. Email me, and I can send you the link to the PayPal if you want to try to get in. But the thing is, where do you, like, black men that give back, you see results. That's one of the few times, and you see we dominate that shit. What the fuck would happen if we did that with tech? What if black men, a lot of black men that are in tech, started giving back to their community? What if through my course or whatnot, because I ain't the best developer, but through my course, I was able to get a lot of brothers into tech, and a lot of those brothers started giving back, going and teaching young kids at 17, 18 years old how to code. What will happen? Now those kids have a skill. Now those kids are at a minimum going to have a chance at a middle to upper middle class lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? What could that do for black kids if they knew that way? That's why black people go to college and I talk every day to people. I talk every day. People call me every day for this class. I talk to people from all over the country, black people. You know what I'm saying? I look at everybody I call them brother and sister when they call me. And when we talk, you know what I say? I say, they be like, yeah, I went to school. What's your major? Psychology or sociology. You know how many sociology majors I done talked to? Oh, wow. No disrespect. I done talked to 1 million people that felt like it was the best thing to do to go to college and get into $30,000, student loan debt for a sociology degree from some HBCU or from whatever fill in the blank college. That's the issue. You see what I'm saying? We see a lot of that going on. And so what I'm saying is, what if the black men that are successful were to come back into the community, and from time to time, I didn't say sacrifice your whole entire trajectory of your life, because that's what it has to be. It's either, see, with them, it's all binary. Either I come and give back and fuck up my whole life and sacrifice, and I can't ever achieve my passions and desires because I had to come and sacrifice and give back. And I couldn't start a business. I couldn't flip a house. I couldn't do shit. Because twice a month, I met with some kids for 10 minutes or 30 minutes or an hour. I took some kids to get some ice cream twice a month. So I can't give back to my community. So I can't, you know what I'm saying? That's how they think. Like, it doesn't take all day to change a kid's life. Let me explain something to you. If you're a black man, well, you don't like math degrees. I got you on that in a second. If you're a black man and you got a nice car and you wear nice clothes and you smell good, you know how to dress, you swagged out, and you go around a little kid and you teach that kid the fundamentals of anything, and that child will look up to you like, wow. Like when my brother got out the Marines, I thought he was the Mac of all Macs. I was in elementary school. I thought my brother could get any woman he wanted when I was in third grade. He had shot up because when he left, he was so shorter. He had gotten taller. He had been in the Marines. He's the first guy that ever talked to me about black business. He gave me a whole bunch of entrepreneur magazines, told me to go through all of them and look at them. And he would ask me questions about the article. I can't remember none of that shit now. What I really remember was Reginald Lewis, Beatrice, TLC Beatrice. That was the only one that I really remember because he gave me that book, Why Should White Guys Have All the Fun? But other than that, I remember my brother doing that shit, man. Now, my brother stayed with us for like a year or two, and then he got his own place, and I was once or twice a week. Sometimes I go a whole week without seeing him. He had a major influence on my life. So much so that when people get around him and they get around me, they be like, you guys are the same person. Y'all got the same mannerisms, same everything, man. Y'all the same person. This is my older brother. See what I'm saying? Now, that's the influence he had on my life. Now, of course, this is my brother. But what I'm saying, guys, is if you go pick a child up, he riding, you got a convertible Jaguar, you pop the top, you got the music blasting, you got this little 12-year-old kid sitting in the car, he gonna look at you like you the master of the damn universe. And whatever you say is gonna have such a profound effect on him. That's why drug dealers are able to influence and infiltrate the black community and make a difference, because they see him pulling up smelling good. He got on a nice jogging suit with the $200 Jordans, and he got the car with the rims and shit. Like, now I ain't got all that. That ain't my swag. That ain't my style. Cars with rims and shit. I'm a little bit more sophisticated. But what I'm saying is, although I don't do that, I know that I can have an influence on a child's life by coming up to him and talking to him and saying, hey, you know, I got a child now that I talked to years ago. He's in medical school. I talked to him way back about 7, 8 years ago. He was just getting out of high school. I think he got out and he talked to me a couple of times. I said, man, why don't you go to medical school, man? You know, if you go to medical school, this, that, and this, that. And he listened. Shout out to my homeboy Franchise. Franchise told me that he got a homeboy. He said his homeboy, not his homeboy, his girl, this girl he know, she, what did he say? He said she had he said that she had a son that was in like the 8th, 9th grade. He told her about networking, Cisco networking. She took him to community college, got him enrolled, forced him to go. Now he just graduated high school and he just got an offer from the power company for like $60,000, which is more than she makes. Just getting out of high school. And they're going to pay for him to go to college. See what I'm saying? You can make a difference without, it doesn't take you changing the whole trajectory of your life to make a difference in a young black boy's life. When I went to that traffic sale and profit conference, one of the sickest things I saw was that all the black women would stand up and say, hello, my name is so-and-so, so-and-so. I run a nonprofit called this, that, black girl, this, black girl. All of them had black girl. I don't know why they always use that name. But they'll say black girls this, black girl this, and that. And what we do is we encourage young girls to believe in themselves through telling them they're beautiful, especially dark skinned girls. And we do this and we do that. I'm like, damn, how many damn organizations are there for black girls, black women who are coming back to their community and giving a fuck about black girls? That's why you got a Black Girls Rock. That's not the only reason, of course. We already talked about the small hat. But what I'm saying is, that's not the only reason. What I'm saying is, why is it that you can always talk or see where black women will come into the community and give a fuck about young black girls? You see a lot of that. You see a whole lot of that. You see what I'm saying? I see my son's mother is a Delta. Let me tell you something. Up in Atlanta, thank you, Naeem. Up in Atlanta, them Deltas is busy. There's a reason it's so many young girls right now that want to be Deltas. So many. I don't know. It's probably a lot of guys that want. You know what? I would probably say percentage-wise, more girls want to be Deltas and AKAs than guys want to be Qs, Alphas, and Kappas. I bet you. Even though these guys got a lot of respect in the community, a lot of times the guys that, when you grow up, if you've been around those types of guys as a black man, you want to be them. You've seen them. A lot of them. Some of them do come. They got the Kappa League thing where they come into the community and do stuff. But okay, so you being involved with the Kappa League, does that mean that you're sacrificing your whole entire damn life, wishes, and dreams? You see the stupid, whack-ass fundamental ideology, and it's all really focused through the prism of their dicks. Yes, people. Yes, it is. I know some of y'all might think I'm crazy. It's all focused through the prism of who they didn't get to fuck. Hear me good now. These niggas is up here talking about, well, yeah, I mean, why should I sacrifice for the community? What you hear is saying, I don't give a fuck. That bitch didn't give me the pussy. Now I'm finna help her children. Fuck that bitch. Let the thug nigga help her. Like, that's how they think. Instead of saying, no, nigga, this your community. This ain't even about the mom. You don't even got to say shit to the mama. You don't even got to see her ass. You ain't got to go out on a date with her. You ain't got to talk to her. But you should give a fuck about that young black boy. I will not die. I will die on this hill. Black men should give a fuck about black boys in the future, man. You can't just always be about yourself, man. It ain't all about you. It is not all about you, man. Somebody's coming after you. Somebody's gonna have to go through. Thank you, Naima. Thank you for telling me to hit the like button. I don't get no love. They don't fuck with me. They don't like me. Anyway, the thing is, man, somebody's gonna come after you. Somebody's gonna wanna be in the areas of things that you have and do the things that you do, and you can help that person, man. Do you guys understand? At my age right now, do you guys know what it would be like if I could call a guy in his 60s who's a multi-millionaire and I can ask him, hey, man, so I got this house, man. I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna try to make about 70,000 out of it, man. I want to do this. I want to do that, man. What you think I need to do? You know what, son? This is what you need to do. You can call Joe Bob over there, so and so, so and so. He'll give you a loan for this. Tell him I sent you, man. He helped me do a deal a while ago. Also, when you get your building, what you want to do is you want to go talk to this guy. And when you go down to the city, call so and so, so and so. They'll get your plans approved. You won't really go through no rigmarole. And then I'm real good friends with the person over here. I go to the gathering spot. I'm cool with the mayor. Da 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 da. Just tell him this. And this is how shit go for white folks. See what I'm saying? I've seen this shit firsthand. Let me tell you something. The guy that my dad worked for, God rest my dad's soul. My dad is my hero. But the guy that my dad worked for, named George. George, when he got out of school, his dad gave him $1 million line of credit. I kid you not. And this was in the 1980s, okay? George was young as hell and green in the sense, didn't know nothing about nothing. Dad said that when at Dad's funeral, George came and was crying and was like, he said, my dad was the first contractor he got. He said, and this guy been working with me. He said, man, he was always a good worker. He was this, he was that. He said whatever he said about my dad. But the thing was, he said, man, he said I was getting contractors. They was screwing me over. He said he was the first loyal. He said, I got him first. He always showed up. He never took any money. It was just, that's the type of stuff he had to say about my dad. But the thing is, I was amazed because I asked Dad before he even got sick. I asked him, I said, Dad, how George got started? He said, "Oh, yeah, his dad gave him $1 million credit line. Must be nice." I said, "What?" Yeah, man, his dad gave him $1 million credit line. When he went to the University of Alabama, roll tide, right? Went to Alabama, graduated, got out, and his dad cut a check. His dad cut a check. That's how shit's supposed to go. But see, we can't do this. See, black folks will do some shit like, well, I mean, fuck that shit, man. Shit, I ain't nobody give me nothing. How many of y'all done heard that? How many black people, how many of y'all on here right now done heard a black man say some shit like that? Ain't nobody give me nothing. Shit, I ain't gonna give him nothing. Damn that, I ain't getting him nothing. You got to get out there and earn it. Shit, just like I did. That's black folks. That's niggas. Meanwhile, the white boys, they daddy already done gave them shit. Done called. The dude knew my dad from working with Ballard. And if y'all know anything about Ballard, they was a publicly traded company. They was some big, rich, stuck-up, arrogant assholes. But they were wealthy, worth beyond measure. Billionaires, right? Dad used to work with them first back in the 70s. And then his dad told his son, hey, this the guy you want. I know this guy I know his whole family, all of them, his uncles, they all. That's why people to this day know me for pain. They know my family for pain. My family is known for a trade. I kid you not. See, we've lost that. That's a lost art. You see what I'm saying? My whole family is known for that. My dad wanted me to go to college, get an education, and he kind of told me, and here I am right now, right, doing what I'm doing. But he didn't want me working with my hands. But I respected and admired that about my dad. Well, guess what? You can actually go back and give and push certain principles into society today. It does not take you having to sacrifice your life. So you don't have to come with some stupid ideology comment in the comment section of the video talking about, well, I got to sacrifice my whole, why should I sacrifice my resources? Sacrifice? How you sacrificing your resources? Helping a little boy, man, helping a little kid. Why the fuck is that a sacrifice? Can somebody type that in the comment section? Is that a sacrifice? Maybe I'm a little, delusional or something. Maybe it's gonna take more time than I thought. I always was under the impression that you can make a difference in a child's life with just a conversation, getting them exposed to something, exposing a child to something. I've heard it so much that nobody's gave me that. Exactly. That's all we say. That's all people ever say. Ain't nobody give me nothing. Ain't nobody come back and help me, mentor me. I had to go through shit. The white man did this to me. The white man did this to me. Shit, you got to learn like me. Damn, man. We can't get ahead. But that chick, when I was on that project I was just telling you about a minute ago, she stayed. I got let go. Because it was a senior project, man. That shit was paying, well, it was a lot of money to me back then. But it was like $40 an hour. That was like senior money to me. You know what I'm saying? $40. That was the first time I was making that much. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I was like, oh shit, let me make sure I do right and do this. And I fucked up. I got kicked off because I ain't have nobody to mentor me. I ain't have nobody that would come by my desk and sit there and help me. But the Indian chick, they all helped her ass. They all helped her, man. Black people love to say shit like that. And I hear a lot of black men more than anybody saying a black woman say. I hate to say this shit because it hurts me, man. I'm a brother too, shit. But I hear a lot of black men say, I don't have to go back into the community and do this and do that. What is my incentive? What am I gonna get? Well, wait a minute, what do you mean incentive? So you act like you finna go back into the community and spend 40 hours a week working for free. What the fuck are you talking about? Am I telling you to quit your job? Am I telling you to marry a baby boom Quisha with 40 different kids and deal with the baby daddy? No, nigga. None of what I'm talking about has anything to do with that. That is an excuse for apathy and complacency. You are just like that cop who wants to sit there and be complicit while they sit there and choke and kill innocent, unarmed black people. And then you sit there and say some shit like, well, shit. Hell, it ain't my fault. Brothers sound like they should be in the color purple. All of my life I had to fight. A lot of black people don't have hope in the youth. Just listen to them talk. I ain't gonna say the brother name. I ain't trying to start no wars. Lord knows he'll make 1,000 videos on your ass for 2 years. I ain't fucking with Up City. This ain't you. I ain't talking about you, bro. I'm talking about the brother that made the comment in the comment section. That brother go for hours. He'll go for years talking about that shit. I'll be like, damn, that nigga sitting in the Energizer Bunny with these videos, boy. Many don't believe in investing in each other. Facts. I'm sorry, I do believe in investing. And guess what, people? I've been shitted on. I've had people steal from me. I've had people. The video was reminding me on my phone. Yeah, so I've had people steal from me. I had people lie. I had people that I tried to help. I tried to help this little young kid who actually I brought to Atlanta and hooked him up with one of Lloyd dancers. This was years ago. This was like almost 10 years ago. Lloyd the singer. I had got a hookup with Lloyd the singer's dancer from here. And the dancer, I brought a kid from Montgomery that could dance his ass off. When I say dance, I mean this kid battled Tight Eyes from the movie Rise and was hanging with him. Like, I mean, he's sick. And you know, Tight Eyes, if you don't know, go just type his name up and you'll see what I'm talking about. Tight Eyes is the dancer of dancers. Tight Eyes, he destroyed Chris Brown ass. Like, that's how sick Tight Eyes is. And this kid from Montgomery was hanging with him, right? I saw talent in the kid. And you know what he told me? He said, man, every time I get around you, man, I feel inspired, man. You always listen to motivational stuff. And I didn't know who Zig Ziglar was. So I got in the car and was riding with you. And, man, you make me want to go after my drink. This is what he told me. This was a kid, right? Now, I would see this kid maybe once a week on Sundays. I kid you not. He would go up to World Gym, and we were sitting there. He would dance, and we would make him dance and battle and stuff with these other kids. Had another kid named Lance. And what happened was I drove him up here, introduced him to Lloyd's dancer, and he was scared. He didn't never want to give up his he was scared to leave Montgomery, man. Just one of them type of situations. Just scared, right? So I didn't see him. Something happened, man. I think this was after I lost my comedy club. I got broke for some time. And then by the time I saw him again, he on drugs. He just, you know what I'm saying? He just, I guess life beat him up or whatever. He just got caught up, right? So I saw him. I was like, hey, man, he came up to me and hugged me, man, like real tight. Man, what's up, man? The missing teeth and shit. That shit broke my heart when I saw him, man. You know what I'm saying? I said, what's up with you, man? He's stinking. He act like he ain't took a bath. Smell like he ain't take a bath. Oh, man, I'm just out here chilling, man, just trying to get it, man. I'm like, damn. You know, so that's what's hitting me in my mind, right? So as he's saying that, man, where you live? I said, yeah, man, I'm over there on so-and-so, man. Over in this so-and-so neighborhood. I don't know how the fuck this nigga figured out where I stayed. This nigga came back. I was out of town. This nigga kicked my front door in, went in my place, and was walking through my house. And the dude next door screamed up in there, hey, who are you? Like that. He walked out. Yeah, man, he my manager, man. I danced for him. That's what he said. When he said that, I knew exactly who it was. I said, I saw this nigga at a gas station, mentioned the neighborhood I was in. I guess this nigga done walked around, right? Because he saw my other car sitting out front. Kicked my door in, walked in. And so I called his phone like, bruh, if you gonna kick my damn door in and walk up in my shit, man, what the fuck is wrong with you? If I catch your ass in my house again, I'm gonna levitate your ass. That's what I told him. I also said, bro, if you had instead of you kicking my door, and I'd rather you just ask me for $50. Shit, you gonna do that, but you know you never give a junkie $50 because they gonna keep coming, right? So of course I moved the next week. I ain't say shit. Blocked this number. He can't talk to me. So, but what I'm saying is, because that shit happened, am I jaded now? Am I like, man, fuck helping niggas? I ain't finna help niggas. Do you hear me making videos saying why you shouldn't give back to your community because you didn't get to fuck who you wanted to fuck when you was growing up, or you didn't get to fuck what you wanted. You didn't get to do what you want to do. So now I'm supposed to say, well, fuck the community, and I'm gonna take my ball and go home. Do you hear that bitterness in my voice? No. Namely because I didn't get treated that way in my community. That's not the story of what my community gave me. My community did not give me that. My community did not treat me that way. See what I'm saying? I got coaches that gave a fuck about me. I played ball. I wanted it though. Like I wanted it. I rode the bitch, but one or two coaches saw me at that gym every day, busting my ass, working on my game by myself. Motherfuckers laughing and talking about me. One or two of them would come down there and try to show me some stuff. Son, you love the game, son, and I see you getting better. You need to work on this, son. You need to work on this. They show you, man, when you go through, make sure you do this. When you do this, I had that happen a couple of times, not a lot, because I wasn't the star. Nobody was willing to invest in me like that, but I wanted it, so I don't give a fuck. I took it out the mud. See what I'm saying? I took it out the mud because that's the desire I had when it came to basketball. And I take that same attitude in life. Getting shit out the mud. Motherfucker ain't got to give you nothing. Ain't nobody got to believe in me. But you got to believe in yourself. You get what I'm saying? But a lot of times, man, some kids, some people need that extra push. Some of my students that are working right now needed that extra push. They gave up mentally. They called me, so man, I don't know if I can make it, man. Man, this white man, he did this at the job, da 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 da. Man, I don't know if I'm gonna get it, man. Or I didn't get the job, so man, damn, I'm getting discouraged. I don't know if I can make it. But man, fuck that shit. You can make it. You know, when they call me, you know what I'm gonna say? Hell yeah, you can make it. Hell, I'd have been fired 1,000 times from jobs, but I'm still here. I'm doing me. I'm getting my goals accomplished. Hell, you bend this thing to your will. You get what you want out of it. That's what I tell my students. You see what I'm saying? And now I got students that's working, and they call me, be like, man, I'm so glad you said that. What the fuck did it cost me to say that? This is a little quick 5-minute conversation. What did it cost me? It didn't cost me shit. So miss me with this whole bullshit ass excuse because I got to go in the gym and plus I got to pee, right? But miss me with this whole bullshit ass excuse talking about, yeah, man, I mean, shit. What did that nigga say? Man, the black community is the only place where black men are expected, where their men are expected to produce without an incentive. I ain't say you had to have, man. God, we doomed, man. We doomed. We are doomed, people. These are our men. This is the warrior class. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I would make the case that the educated black man is the class of people that really fight. We're not fighting wars right now militarily with guns and knives and shit like that no more, people. When we fight now, we fight economically. And the warriors in our game, in the black community right now, have to be economic. The 21st century will be a game of technology and economics. And if you cannot adapt, if you will not, acquiesce or get acclimated to the system that you're in, you will go the way of the dodo bird, people. And I'm sorry, I feel like there's a lot of black men that don't want to try to do that shit, man. Yeah, the survival of his people isn't enough incentive, James Earl. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Says we don't understand what we think our kids have to start with zero. Yep, we don't. Some of us fear success. I did at one time myself. The first time I was offered more than 100,000, I stopped answering the phone. I didn't feel worthy. Damn, that's some deep shit, man. That's some deep shit right there. You see what I'm saying? What did it say? It says, I hit the like button. Thank you, Naima, for telling me to hit the like button. Let's see. What is that? I heard a man make an excuse that I don't want my kids to fight over, so I don't leave them stuff. Shit. That's some weak ass shit. Let's see what else we got. Brothers sounding like they should be in the cut. Yep. So people, I mean, speaking of investors, I'm all in on the Ripple. Oh, yeah, that cryptocurrency. Yep, that's the thing. Take a look. I'll check it out. I think Ripple's the one for banks, if I'm not mistaken. So, but anyway, I'm about to leave. I want to say this right here, guys. I'm about to have the, what is it? I'm about to do the class. I'm starting back really going hard at night again, man. Starting to burn the candle, burning the midnight oil, and I'm getting my course up to speed. I'm recording videos. I had to develop all the packages. Now I got to record all the damn videos. So I'm recording videos. This shit has been a major undertaking. I might not have this thing ready to damn Halloween. I hope not, but I got to develop all the reports. I've developed all the packages and shit like that. So you guys, when you leave my course, you will actually be fundamentally ready to go out into the world and be a developer and go and command that type of money that these development firms want you guys to pay. You know what I'm saying? So I want you guys to be confident in your abilities when you leave my course. I'm really feeling good about the way I'm teaching this class now because I don't teach it through other people's courses anymore. I teach it through my own shit. I develop my own proprietary shit now. So I want you guys, if y'all want to fuck with me, if you don't got the money, I will work with people on money. It's not about that. Because I give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? If it was just about the money, I damn sure wouldn't be charging no $400. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's funny I'm gonna say that because now I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite. When I take the course live, it will be subscription based. However, you still can learn everything within 2.5 months. So at the most $600. And then if you want to unsubscribe, fine. If that's what you want to do. But if you stay, I can keep giving you certain things as far as the one-on-one phone consultations. If you guys want to call me and talk to me and ask questions, hey man, I'm finna go on this interview. This is the job description. That's your subscription service you start. Yeah, I'm gonna start a subscription service based on just based on students, man, being able to come in and learn at their own pace, not be rushed. Because I give you guys a lot of information every day, every class. And you guys feeling like, damn, this is a lot of information. I can't get it all. I can't soak up all this information in 2.5 months. Some of you feel like you can't. Well, if you say, well, look, I'm gonna keep studying after we take the course for another 2 months. Well, shit, if you stand with me, you can come in every other night and review with me once you took the course. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just cycle it through. So it's gonna be 3 levels of subscriptions. It's gonna be $50, $100, and it's gonna be $200. I'm not tripping about the money like that. Even if you sign up with me for a year, you still probably coming out cheaper than you would if you go pay somebody to teach you all 3 of these skills. Believe that. Just a boot camp alone, just for SQL, will run you about $900 by itself. Then if you want to try to do SSIS, you're looking at about $3,000. SSRS, same thing. So you're looking at about $7,000, and I'm giving it to you really righteously. You can learn and master everything really if you're going hard, about 2.5 months. If you need a little time to really kind of get up to speed, then probably about, I say about 5 months, 4 or 5 months. You can come and really be ready. I got students like Johnny Digital and all them getting ready. Some of my students from my last class are really starting to get out there. I had one student shoot through everything, and 2 weeks later, he interviewed, got out, and got a job. First interview, got his job. $85,000. First job. Cold turkey. Straight out the street. Met me 2.5 months later, he making $85,000 right out there in LA. You know what I'm saying? Named Steve. I got his brother in the class now. You know what I'm saying? So can we talk to you about payment arrangements? Yeah, I do payment arrangements. Shit. I don't trip about that shit like that. Yeah, I'll do payment arrangements, everything. Don't call me trying to give me no damn $20 now. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man, I be trying to tell. I got one guy that did not. To his credit, he paid me every dime. He did. But he came and took the class and was trying to pay me $25 every 2 weeks or something. And that, I was like, he didn't tell me that until later. Like, you know, so I have been struggling keeping up with everything. Plus, I'm a nice guy. I don't like kicking folks out if they ain't gave me the money. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't say that shit online on here because now people gonna probably try to call me and take advantage of me. Because I've had students come give me $25 and then think they're gonna sit there. No. I'm trying to have the course ready way before Halloween, where it's subscription based. You hit me up now, I'll lock you in. You won't have to do that. You don't have to worry about being a subscription based. If you hit me up now and you paid for it before I got it ready, then when I start marketing, I'm not gonna penalize any of my old people, day one people. The day one people gonna be in there with me. But all the new students that are coming in, people that's coming through Facebook marketing and stuff like that, all those people are gonna be people that I just picked up. You see what I'm saying? So don't fret not, man. If you look, man, just get on the phone with me. Call me, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Sub03639@gmail.com. Hit me up, man. We'll talk. We can talk one-on-one. I can set you up a time, and what we could do is we could talk for a couple of minutes, see how you want to do it or whatnot, and when you want to take the class, how you want to take it or whatnot, and like that. And you tell me about your background. Well, I don't got no degree. You don't need a degree. I got a high school diploma. Man, I don't like math because somebody just said that a minute ago. Let me say this about math. When they initially started out, information technology field back years ago, the way it was set up, you needed to know math because of the way the computers were set up and shit like that. Now you don't got to know no damn math, man. You ain't got to know no damn math. Shit, Mark got an environmental science degree. See what I'm saying? And Mark making money. I was just talking to Mark at the gym now. I'm finna get my ass in here and get it in. So that's what I'm saying. You don't need a STEM science degree. Now, if you were going to college, I would tell you to get one If it's difficult for you to get a STEM science degree, get a business administration degree. Because business administration will allow you to be able to jump right into database development, information systems, IT. You could do IT with a business administration degree. Real easy, related field. That's why when you look for a job application, it said computer science degree or related field. When they say related field, what they're talking about is, I won't be trying to hit you up for 40. No, I mean, you gotta do that, but shit, I mean, I mean, shit, we can work somebody's $200 or $100, so we'll work it out, man. Just lock in your place before probably mid to late September is when I'm really trying to have the white website ready. But try to have your place locked in by the end so that you'll be locked in. I won't have to hit you up for a subscription. You going to school for nursing? That's cool. My sister's an anesthesiologist. So nurse anesthetist. So she puts people under. My sister put people under. And my sister makes about 200. So you can do pretty good. Now, of course, in order to be a nurse anesthetist, you got to go to school, and it's almost like being a doctor. So it take a while. But my sister, before she went to that, she was making $30-something an hour back in the 90s. So, I mean, nurses, you can make damn good money as a nurse. You can make 75, 80 like it ain't nothing as a nurse. Especially now, if you're traveling, you can make 6 figures, easy. Okay, you want to be a nurse? That's cool, man. But a person with a finance degree find use in your shit, yeah. That's a business degree. Somebody called me today trying to give me a job, and they was telling me they want to take all of the financial information and load it into a data warehouse. I'll teach you how to do that. You already understand financial information because you got a finance degree. So you really could probably understand the computations of the reports and all that shit. Your shit is tailor-made for IT. A finance degree is perfect. Like I say, guys, you know, it's all about giving back, man, giving a damn about your community. If you don't do that, man, then, you know, you really kind of, I don't know, man, it's kind of fucked up. Would your next class be live, or like the previous class, will it be pre-recorded? All my classes are live. Only thing that I do when I go live is I record it while it's live. I had class last night, live. It was recorded. And once I recorded it, I put the link inside of the Facebook group. Once you're in the Facebook group, once you're one of my confirmed students and you're in the Facebook group, you can watch all my classes. I got all my classes going back to like March. I got classes that are in March that you can watch, classes I taught 2 and 3 months ago. You can still go watch them right now. See what I'm saying? Of course, I'm finna take them down because my YouTube channel got like almost 600 damn classes on videos. So I need to get rid of some of those videos. But I don't throw away the current class. I never do that. And the current class started on June 29th. So from June 29th to now, we still teaching, and we really about 50 to 60% through with SSIS. So once we get finished, I say about another week and a half, we'll be going into SSRS. SSRS is only about 2 weeks. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Once we do that, it's all about time to review from there. Anybody got any questions, anything like that, any comments? I want to thank you guys for supporting my channel, man. I like going live. I do. I like to talk to people. I like to reach out and touch the people. You know, get an experience from the people, talk to the people. You know what I'm saying? Your class got me breezing through my SQL class at my college. Oh, King K, you one of my students? Okay. You in my class now? I be having like 30-some people, and I don't even know who all on there. You know what I'm saying? Because some of them be previous students. I got a lot of previous students that come back. So, but if you one of my current students, that's cool, man. SQL is, man, I'm going to tell you something, man. You know SQL. That shit will change your life. I ain't trying to be funny. One of my students, LJ talked this way up into, what was it, $35 an hour off the street. No experience. And then he told the truth. He didn't even lie. See, y'all fuck with me. I'm going to lie on your resume. I'm going to basically give you my resume. I'm going to take a little piece of my resume, give it to you. This is how you going to get a job, people. This is my little secret. You come to me, I'm going to take my resume, copy and paste, put my resume on your shit, but you got to pass my interview process first. I got to make sure that you know your shit. Once I do that, they going to ring your damn home. They gonna ring your phone off the hook. Believe that. They're gonna call you like for real, like McDonald's. They trying to hit you hard. And when they call you, they're gonna blow you up. And they're gonna be calling you for years. So you might want to get a separate phone number. And what you want to do is when they call you, because there's so many jobs out here, I mean, you will get inundated with calls and emails every day from people trying to get you a job. I just told you somebody, I had like 5 people call me today while I was at work trying to give me a job. They know my rate. I tell them $70, 70, 65, 70. The lowest I go is 60. I need that. I don't need nobody coming fucking with me talking about they're going to give me no $35. No, I don't do that no more. I used to. If I'm broke and I ain't worked in about 6 months and I can't get no job, which I ain't never went 6 months without being able to get a job. But what I'm saying is, if that's what it would take for me to say $35. Usually, if somebody say call me, minimum $60. Minimum. And I prefer that every Friday direct deposit. I don't want you taking no taxes out my check. I need $2,500 every Friday. I need it. See what I'm saying? That's how I want y'all to be. See what I'm saying? If you really want to learn Red Hat Linux. You know what? I actually was taking that at Tuskegee. Red Hat Linux. You know what I'm saying? That's a good one too. Salesforce, always Salesforce is a killer. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, guys, I gotta go, man. I gotta get to this gym, man. Y'all be blessed, man. Stay up.